This Class Dojo tutorial is all about how points are used. By the end, you should learn how to add specific skills, delete skills that may already be there, import skills from other classes, award points to classes and award points to individuals, also how to print reports by class or individual, how to redeem student points. We're going to take a look at it from the parent perspective as well as the student perspective. Ideally, everything you need to know about points should be in this one video. So let's take a look at how to edit your skills points. So we're going to begin here at the landing page. On the left side, you can see your classes that you have created. On the right, you can see the school section of Class Dojo. So we'll focus on the left side, and we're going to choose a class. I'm going to choose a practice class and open that up. I have 4 students in my class, but I'm going to skip over here to where it says whole class and click on that. So the first thing that we're going to look at is these are here by default. These are automatically populated in your class. If you want to change what is offered there, you can just click on Edit Skills. And if you don't want something, you can click on it and delete it. You could also change the name of it, change the image, and change the number of points. Points range from 0 to 5. So that's how you delete a skill if you don't want it there. To add a skill, you click the button that says Add Skill. And you can name your skill. I'm going to call this Independent Problem Solver. I'm going to have 1 point. I'm going to change the image to the light bulb, and I'm going to click Save. Now it is a choice for awarding points. So another option that I have here when I go back into Edit Skills is I can import my skills from another class that I have or another class that somebody else might have. So all of the classes in South School are here to choose from. So if I know of another teacher who has a great setup and I want to borrow theirs, I can click Import From and choose the class that I want to import those skills from. So now let's take a look at how to assign points. We're going to go assign points to the whole class because the whole class did such a great job in their special today. So we're going to give them a teamwork point. So now 4 students have received a point for teamwork. You can see the numbers reflected here, that they were each given a point. If I want to give Jelly Belly an extra point for working hard, I can go in and award a point just to that individual student. Take a few moments here to pause this video and practice what we just learned. So now we're going to take a look at how to look at reports for points for individuals or for a whole class. So here we are at the landing page again. We're going to click on our practice class. Then over here on the top navigation bar, we have options, and we're going to choose View Reports. From our reports page, we can look at a report for the whole class, or we can look at a report for individuals. So let's take a look at whole class reports first. The graphic here shows you how many points have been awarded for each skill. So my class received 5 points for teamwork, 6 points for participation, 3 points for working hard, 3 points for independent problem solver, and 2 points for on task. And we had a total of 19 points awarded. If I want to see this as a spreadsheet, I can click on View Spreadsheet and open that up. And then I will be able to see points broken down for my whole class. So I can see my students' names here and who and how many points were awarded for participation, working hard, independent problem solver, on task, teamwork, and at the beginning you'll notice you could also have attendance included in this report as well. So let's go back to Class Dojo. And if we wanted to print this graphic, we could just click the print button. And we could choose our whole class, click print reports. And these will be personalized reports that could be sent home to parents. So here's my 4-page report. You'll notice at the top it says to Demo 1 and Demo 1's parents. And each page is a separate printable report to send home to parents. Individual reports. So if we go into Jelly Belly, here is Jelly Belly's individual report that we can print out, and her spreadsheet looks like, so we're going to open that up. And here is Jelly Belly. You can see at the top the date that the report was generated, the date and time that each skill was awarded a point, the teacher's name, the skill name, and whether or not the point was awarded to the whole class or to her individually. You'll also notice here that it's possible to add a note, and that will appear in the report as well. So back to Class Dojo, you do have the ability to determine the amount of time your report includes. So you could create a report for a day or a week or a month or for the whole time that you've had that student. And you can also do a custom date range. So that is the report function in a nutshell. Here is where you would add those notes if you want to add a note. And it's also possible to add notes to individual students by clicking on them, and then at the bottom it says add post, and you can add a note here as well and post that note. Take a moment to pause this video and practice what you have just learned. So now we're going to take a look at how to redeem points. So we're going to open up our practice class again. And Jelly wants to use some of her points for some extra free Friday time. So we're going to click on Jelly. And she's going to use 3 points. So we're going to click up here where it says Redeem Points. And we're going to put in the number of points. And you can put whatever you want to here. You may want to create a class list of rewards and the number of points for those rewards. I'm going to put 15 minutes of free Friday time. And I'm going to click redeem points. And so you'll notice that Jelly's points have been reduced from 6 points to 3 points. And the points that she earned will still stay in her class reports, so that if mom or dad get a report for that month, the points will stay there, but on her emoji, the number will change to reflect the number of points that she used. Let's take a look at points from the parent perspective. We're going to go into our Class Dojo app, open it up, and by default we will start at the stories page. We're going to click at the bottom where it says kids and tap on kids. If we have multiple children, we will be able to see them here and toggle back and forth between them. And we're going to tap on Smarty Pants, and on the top left you will notice that at school Smarty has earned 6 points. We can see what those points were awarded for by tapping on 6, and if we scroll down we can see all of the points she has been awarded, what they have been awarded for, and which teacher awarded those points. You'll notice here that there are also points for home. That is for a product that Class Dojo markets specifically to parents for home use. So much of what you see here is relating to that. And parents are able to create awards for specific behaviors that they want to encourage at home. Last but not least, let's take a look at points from the student perspective. So we are going to open our app again. And you'll notice that we are in the parent landing page in Stories. So we're going to switch very easily by clicking on the profile in the top left corner from parent to student. And now I'm in as Smarty Pants, and I can see that in my IT class I have earned 9 points. If I scroll down, I will be able to see the points that I have for other classes as well. And if I want to see what those points are for, I can only see points for the last 2 weeks. So here we are looking at Smarty Pants report for Friday, May 29th. I can see the number of points there, or I can go and toggle back through day by day and see what I earned for points each day for the last 2 weeks. Or if I want, I can click in the top right corner. There's a tiny little calendar icon. If I tap on that calendar icon, I can choose week instead of day, and I can go back and forth between this week and last week. Consider using Class Dojo for points in your classroom, even if you are already using Seesaw or Google Classroom. This is a great way for your whole school to collaborate and communicate on specific skills that you may be working on with your kids.